key challenges retailers face when they market through mobile is understanding how that channel behaves differently from their existing channels. So for example, how do they behave differently to tablet users? How do they behave differently to those in store and of course on their website? They need to understand about the different size screens. Obviously it's a much smaller piece of real estate. The display, not only is it smaller than what you get on a traditional website, but of course the sizes vary depending on the device being used. You know, there's different types of devices on different types of operating system, and each needs a different type of tailored experience. They need to measure the different types of users on those different types of devices, and they also need to understand what level of commercial intent they have. You know, it wasn't too long ago that mobile was used as a tool to browse and to reference and to sort of gain information so you can make a purchase on a main site. Now, of course, you know, with the increase of mobile conversion, you know, that growth in the UK in particular has been rapid, and therefore we need to know how do we actually convert customers on that channel. You have a smaller window of opportunity in order to display the most relevant products, not only for what the customer's searching for, but what's relevant to your merchandising and your brand. Therefore, you have to make sure that you have a solution that's in place that will prevent no results being shown, or showing irrelevant products that maybe also don't provide the best commercial value for your business. Filtering needs to be tailored for a mobile environment so that you can provide a rich and relevant experience for that customer's preferences on that device. You have to provide a more dynamic element to your filtering, but also a more tailored experience. It shouldn't be the retailer who determines whether or not price or brand are the key attributes for a given category. It should be the customers, and therefore understanding how that customer behaves on that device, measuring it, and then dynamically representing that through the filtering and the navigation is key. If you're going to market in the mobile channel, then measuring and merchandising it independently of your other channels is by far the most important element of you actually entering that market altogether. One, you have to have your brand present on a mobile device. Two, of course, you have to make sure that you're obviously achieving the maximum revenue available through that channel. But you can only do that if you actually understand how that user behaves in that channel. You then have to merchandise and measure constantly. The other key factors outside of obviously good search, good navigation, and obviously a good wireless connection would be to make sure that you remove the peripheral content. It's not important to have unnecessary branding or unnecessary sort of pop-ups or other marketing content that isn't relevant to what they're going to your mobile channel for, which is to browse or buy. The other thing is good product data. A lot of the time, you know, search and navigation is dependent on a very, very highly optimized, relevant product feed.